Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. This is the card for the collective for April 19th, 2024. So this card applies for every single one of us. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're located, and what gender you are. Doesn't matter. As far as you are human, and as far as the date is right, then it will suit you in some particular ways. So, if we talk about improvement, um, what can be improved today is the Ten of Cups energy. Um, it can manifest in various ways. Usually, Ten of Cups energy is about home and family and happy life. Um, but everybody has a different circumstances, so not everybody is gonna be um, cultivating family stuff. But Ten of Cups is also about an energy that is um, making us feel happy about life, feel happy about ourselves. So it is a good time to think about what makes us feel happy, um, and try to pursue it in some ways that are, you know, safe and reasonable in your own ways. That this can be, can be very different among different kinds of people. So, you make your own judgment on what to do to pursue the happiness uh, under the current circumstances that is reasonable and uh, not risky for you. Okay, Mercury retrograde is still present, so be aware. Um, if if you feel happy about buying things like many others do, make sure you get a receipt. And um, you know, it's still okay to buy stuff to make you feel happy. Just keep the receipt. So if something comes up, you can exchange it or return it. So you don't need to be compromised. Okay. Um, I think some people, if they have family, today is a good day to deal with some family matters in a satisfying way. Maybe there are situations where the problems were not addressed properly before. Maybe the timing was not right, and today there will be moments that um, you can intuitively tap into those moments that um, maybe you can address some matters to yourself, um, and then take the action to communicate with the other family members or people who are like families to you. It depends from person to person. I understand that not everybody's gonna talk to their family member, um, but at least we can definitely talk to ourselves and ask ourselves what's gonna make us feel happy today, that is achievable in our own circumstances. Um, as I said, it depends from person to person. It can, be very different from from me to you or from you to the others. It can be very different. So, um, and for some people today is a day to deal with some matters about fluid. You're like, water, um, like check the water at your home, also your car. You know, car cars have a lot of fluids, right? Especially for Mercury retrograding, is not a bad timing to check the fluids of the car, right? Transmission fluid, engine fluid, also the coolant, coolant, especially if you live in extreme weather conditions. sometimes the pipes of the cars they just gonna burst if the weather changes drastically. So then you lose the fluid, and you don't want that to happen because it's gonna overheat, right? So yeah, today is a good day to check the fluids of the car and check the fluids. Even if in your human body, make sure you have enough fluid in a balanced way, not excessive but not lacking of it. So yeah, um, I don't know. Somebody, if you like water, water activities, um, there might be a tendency to, figure out something near the water area. If there are any ponds, if there are any creeks around, you know, it's, it's a good time for certain people to just walk there and feel the serenity and connect with nature and you know um, this is for the people who loves being in the nature and who loves being around water. um, think about how the nature is connected to your happiness. um, for some people, it's a good day to contemplate about happiness in relationships. What contributes to the happiness in your personal relationships and also family relationships? Um, what didn't work before? What did not lead to happiness? Would that be lies? Would that be manipulations? Would that be, um, you know, the ego talking? Would that be family traumas? So it is a good day to contemplate about those matters and then try to manifest and try to point towards a direction that is not the same as before. If some people they treated you wrong and led you to depression, which is the opposite of Ten of Cups, it's a good day to acknowledge that. It's not necessary to to confront them, but at least to acknowledge to yourself on a spiritual level, so that um, so that you can understand and remind yourself that you don't want to be treated that way. You want to be treated in a way that will create happiness, not only for yourself but for the others also. Because Ten of Cups is, you see, there's not only one person, there are four person involved. So there are multiple dimensions uh, that can come to a common ground, which is happiness. So it's a good thing to contemplate about what's the common ground for happiness in your own life and how the others can positively involved with that. But I believe that the most important part is to start within ourselves first. Um, some people might also consider um, doing activities that would lead them to happiness when they were young. So today is a good time to look back and to think about what we did before that made us feel happy, and probably we have forgotten about that, and today is a time to remember that, and in some circumstances, in non-harmful ways, uh, acceptable ways, and timing, you might be able to do it again today. So to kind of rejuvenate your soul. But as I said, Mercury is retrograding, so probably there are some delays, and just keep in mind that keep expectations to be realistic, which is not expecting everything to be uh, fast and quick, but knowing that the delays are kind of normal, and then if you just make the space and be prepared mentally, physically, and then you can still pursue your happiness today. So this is my message that I get from the universe for the collective today. So I hope you enjoyed this message, and if you like the video, please consider liking it. If you like the content, please consider subscribing, and I hope you all the best, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.